Among the vast expanse of the cosmos, one may find places even gods dare not go. To the divine realms rise and fall the very same they do with kingdoms and nations. What was once touched by the most blessed of the pantheon can one day become a scattered abyss filled with chaos and devoid of life. A secret to some and loathed by others, the divine have one by one sought to remove themselves from the forsaken realm of Fairnir. And as the old torch of the gods is passed to a newly emerging pantheon, Fairnir faces being lost to the abyss forever. As the cycle of balance within the realm erodes more and more, reality tears within the realm of Fairnir. Though it was not given, a call must be answered. Though no law ordered, an oath must be made. Though the bond's broken, a debt must still be repaid. Sorry, I gotta change the music. Through your many travels and various endeavors, each one of you have found yourselves bracing the unforgiving sands of the desert of Katash, a barren land filled with secrets as old as Fairnir itself, buried under its dunes. Each of you have come on your own accord, as the sands offer much for those seeking riches, adventure, large game for the hunt, and many wrongs to undo. Despite your motive, misfortune griefs your journey, as you have now found yourselves locked in different cells of the same jail. The air swelters within this box of wood and iron imprisoning you. Smells of earth and hay fester in the air. You feel the rocking to and fro from your cell. Though you know not where to or how it is so, you know you are moving. Dimly lit from the light beaming through the seams of your jail, the prisoners of this wing can barely be seen awaiting their presumed fate after all their time in this cell. An elf of the woodland, bound with his hands behind his back, blindfolded, meditates in the cell closest to the corridor. A tiefling lies curled in the corner in the cell across from him, softly muttering sweet nothings to herself. In the cell next to her lies a human, sprawled out amongst his cell. He wears atypical clothing, made from fabrics not seen here, in styles not known. He's trying to sleep, but cannot for a multitude of reasons, particularly because he is incredibly sunburnt. Chained to the wall with various locks and latches, and a large face muzzle stands a Goliath. Markings are indented into the woods of the wall, where previous binds were placed and failed from attempted escape after attempted escape by the kin of the giants. But now he seems fastened for good, for the time being. A small, humanoid-shaped lump hangs in the middle of the room, wrapped in thick canvas and bound with shackles of iron, hung by a rope. And finally, in the corner of the cell, sits a dark figure with a tattered hood. They sit at the far edge of their cell, never seeming to take its gaze away from the human smoldering on the floor. Finally, he speaks in a language unknown to this realm, unknown to everybody in this room, except the human, who can merely make out a few words. Did you fall too? Fall through the cracks?
Who said that?
I did.
Who?
I fell after they found me. They need me. Do they need you too?
They need you for what?
Oh, they need me to fall, just like you did. Fall through the cracks. Everything will soon, just like us. He'll stand up and walk toward the cage of his cell, the door. He says, I am Amon. They will need you. They'll need to find you and see that you fell too. We should leave soon. He presses his hand up to the lock of his cell, firmly pressing against the door. After seconds, those that can see it watch the smoke rise from the locks as the iron melts and smolders its way to the floor. He then moves to the human cell and does the same.
Cool.
Do you all want to come too? He finally asks in common. He begins to then move toward the elf cell and the tiefling cell and does the same, melting the locks on their doors as well. I figure, is there a thing we can? Oh, shut up, dog. Grasping his hand on the rope he moves over to the thing hanging above, and grabbing his hand on the rope starts smoldering and lights ablaze. The lump falls to the ground. Seemingly out of nowhere, he pulls a knife out and cuts the canvas, releasing a pixie who's flapping around now, gasping for air. And then finally, he moves to the latches on the Goliath's chains and begins melting them from afar, so that he's still has the, I don't know, he's still shackled, but the chains melt out. As he does this and releases your party, a guard comes from above, checking on rumblings from the upper floor. Notices you guys are making your daring escape. He will run up to the middle and go, "What is this? What's going on? You guys aren't supposed to get out of here." And then he'll begin moving toward the human, I guess, because that's the closest one. He'll begin toward the closest person and then brandish an attack.
Okay, I'll.
Oh, shit! I forgot to mention, you are all unarmed at right now, so this will be
Fist fight.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fist fight.
Okay, I will retreat 30 feet. Or no, he attacks me, so I have to respond to that, right? Do I have the opportunity to flee, or do I have to engage with him right now?
No, he's moving towards you, so you do have an opportunity to step back real quick. I need to. Where did I put my cards? There we go. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I'll just look up Doug.
Just real quick, because that entire time you're telling your story, I was restarting my entire computer because I couldn't get back into the game.
Oh, I didn't know you were out.
I didn't want to fucking stop your momentum. Is my guy out of the fucking room?
No, you're still in here. Yeah, you're still in the room.
We're all in the room.
Melted the latches on the doors.
So yeah, your doors are open. You can be out in this room.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we're all free now.
Now I'm out here. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. My guy was still in my little cage. So. Cool. This game works so much better now that I fucking restart my computer. All right, I'm good. You can do your thing. And by the way, I'm just curious as to like the decorum. When you're doing your thing and one of the characters says something, we don't really speak unless it's like our turn or.
No, so sorry, I should have said something earlier. When I'm saying stuff, like, and I'm not saying it in some big old narrator voice. If I'm trying to speak as the characters, you can talk and you can respond as your character.
Because I just
so
don't
yeah.
want to break up the fucking.
So that moment when I was spoken common and I was like, "Does anybody want to come with?" That was like the cue for you guys to be like, "Release me."
Yeah, let me out, dude.
Yeah. I totally didn't mention that. That was my bad. Roll for initiative.
Oh yeah, we got to roll for initiative.
Okay.
A
So I just
1d20.
click on the dice?
Oh wait, do we have?
You rolled a 20? Oh no, yeah, you just roll 1d20.
Rolled a 7.
I rolled an 18.
Where do I get dice?
There's a dice tray right above your character sheet.
Yeah, they're all right next to.
Okay, I see.
Yeah,
I see.
exactly.
I see.
And then those little block things are dice towers. Oh, I guess I'm the only one who had one on my side. That's lame.
Okay.
What was that?
All right.
I got a 14.
Okay. So that's Mikey first. That's you second.
Here we go. It rolls on its own. Nice.
Yeah, and if you can't remember what else you need, or if you can. What'd you roll, Aaron?
A 7.
A 7. All right.
Same as me. I don't have any.
Cool. So, all right, Mikey, you're up first.
So it's just the one guy. So I'll cast Bane on him.
Okay. Are you sure you want to do that? Just saying, like, well, I guess, yeah, you get 2 per day, so yeah, I guess you can do that. That's fine. Never mind. Okay, so you cast Bane on him. Bane is a debuff that is, oh, I guess he has to roll real quick. No, he had.
Who are we fighting?
Oh, you do have to roll real quick.
A guard.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're just fighting the guard right now. Do you roll hit on? Oh, you rolled a 14 anyway. I think that would probably be good. Yeah, you rolled a hit on spells. Yeah, you do, for sure. Then, so that hits. That means that what does he have to do? Makes a charisma saving throw. All right. Throw that bitch. Fuck, dude. He nat 20 that thing. He does not care about your Bane.
Fuck!
So it's like completely not effective.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like otherwise it would have subtracted oh wait, no, he has to make 3. Okay.
He has to pass it 3 times, is what you're saying?
Well, let's make charisma saving throw.
Or he has to pass it one out of 3 times.
Oh wait, no. Oh, okay, so it's okay, yeah, that's before it attacks. My bad. All right, never mind. So you have Bane on him. That hit. All right. Jeff is next. I'm gonna have you move up. Oh, we'll put on some battle music.
Do we know the race of this individual?
He's a human.
Okay.
What are you gonna do, Christian?
Oh, it's my turn now?
Yeah.
Sorry, you called me Jeff, and I was like, okay.
Okay.
Jeff, it's your turn. Yeah, I'm gonna... I was looking at my my cantrips. I just want to look at if I have to have something to...
God.
Fight! This is the little tiny crummy tutorial battle, so that we can get all our stuff in.
Sounds like
Okay,
something
so
you
I
said.
can't do shit, so I'm gonna run away.
Okay, you not gonna punch him?
No, because I'm a squishy boy. So I'm gonna run 30 feet
Okay.
away, which I'm gonna say is, like, in this corner.
He's a squishy boy too, just saying. But yeah, all right, sounds good. Next up is
I'm gonna run to the corner.
next up is my fucking NPC, Amon, who's gonna be casting Produce Flame. And forgot what Produce Flame, how much damage that does. Okay, on hit
1d8.
does D8. All right. Hold up, I need to get my dice roller thing on here.
Oop, I moved to fairy. I moved it.
There we go. Christ. All right, there we go. Christ, what is it? Why? There we go. Okay. He rolled an 8, so he misses. Next up is that tiefling, and she's just gonna run up and punch it. She's like, I'm too young to die here. Oh wow, I don't know what happened to the figure. It's gone. It's gone forever.
Disappeared beneath the fucking board.
There we go. All right, she hits, and she's gonna do 3 damage. All right. Next up is Aaron. Nabi.
I'm gonna fucking run up and try and kick it in the nuts, dude.
All right.
Roll.
You roll a d20 for hit, and then add your dex modifier to that roll. You're gonna need an 11 or higher.
I got fucking 17.
Nice. All right.
I'm not sure my dex is. I gotta get to my sheet. Fuck, sorry.
And then
Dexterity 17 plus 3.
I can't remember how unarmed goes. 1 second.
Oh yeah, there's. What are you gonna do? Equipment?
Okay. So then roll 1d6 for damage.
Okay. That was
It's
just
one-
for hit chances.
Yeah, unarmed combat is 1d6 plus your strength.
Come on, bitch. God damn it. Okay, there we go. I got a 5.
Got a
Because-
5? All right. So he's looking pretty beat up now. He just took one pretty big punch, and then you just went over and just like kicked him
I
right
kicked
in the
him
head.
nuts.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that nut kick got him feeling really freaked out. So
Broke
he's
the shit
like,
out of it.
oh man, oh Nelly. And then let's see who's next. Oh, he's next. Okay. So he's gonna go and he's gonna hit the tiefling with this mace. And he's gonna miss. That nut kick was just too much for him. He grazes, he brushes her off off her shoulder. All right, Bircher, you're up.
I'm gonna get pissed. I'm gonna go and headbutt him and deal bludgeoning damage, 1+ strength modifier.
All right, so
So-
roll for a hit. Roll a d20 first.
18.
18. All right, now roll a d6 and add 1.
5.
All right. So, did you already add the 1 to that?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You should pull
He's
those
looking-
dice out and then right click and roll on them. 'Cause just throwing them around with your mouse doesn't work very well in the future.
Yeah, or there's this dice tower here. You just click it through the top and it'll roll to the bottom.
Oh,
All right.
sick. I didn't realize that was a
He's
dice
looking,
tower.
he's looking real fucked up. He's still up. Ugh. You guys can't stay.
Hey, who else but
Oh.
Quagmire?
All right, Mikey, you're up. Go, Pippin, go.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna. Is it still just the one guy?
Yeah, and you're like 30 feet away from him.
I just run up and punch him with my little pixie hands.
You sure can try. All right, you run up, and we'll give it a roll ski. You roll 14, so you hit him. You hit him for 3 damage. This guy is knocked the
Yeah.
fuck out. He's laying on the ground, grasping his nuts for his dear life, barely holding on to consciousness.
Is that the end of combat?
The fight is over.
I run over and I go, "Yeah, that's right. Who's a punk now?" And I slap him.
Amon will walk by. You're so funny. He'll move to the chests and open them and begin throwing out the gear onto the floor,
I'm like,
which
"Oh,
resembles, very conveniently, all of your adventuring gear that you guys had on your character sheets. Wow.
oh wow, thanks. Hey, sweet, my camping shit. And my phone.
I thought I added windows to this. I guess I didn't. Oh well. Which moves us to.
Speaking
Our
of, I
next
need
part.
to put my tool belt on my character sheet.
All right, we're gonna change scenes real quick. I need everybody to pull their little figurines from the board.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I don't need this guy no more.
Oh, that was Jeff.
All right.
That was Jeff.
Oh
bro.
no, I grabbed Jeff.
Okay, well I had a
got
copy of
Jeff.
I have a copy of Jeff, so
All right. As the guard lays before you defeated and your gears restored, you and your newfound comrades head toward the stairs as the dungeon shakes and hurls you to the right side of the wall. As you try to retain your balance, the dungeon rocks severely to the right, and then, as if being knocked off a table, you and the dungeon fling over to the left, and it crashes within you, still inside. I want everyone to roll an athletics check or an acrobatics check, whichever's higher.
both suck.
You can pick whichever.
I know.
And if you have a proficiency, you can roll for advantage, which means you roll twice.
Okay, I got a 15.
Nice. What'd everyone else get?
18. Oh, 19.
Hot damn. Um,
18 plus 2 or plus 3. Sorry. No 1.
Mikey rolled a 19, and then there's that, and then all right, cool. So everyone rolled high.
Yeah, I
Is that
got
what I'm
15.
getting?
12
15.
plus 5 with acrobatics.
All right, sweet. Yeah, so
17.
everyone rolled high. Okay. Need to find. Yeah. On its side now, much of the room still remains intact, as do the survivors, since you all rode so well. The impact busts part of the roof, or the impact bursts part of the roof. Now the far wall opens large enough for your party to make an escape outside. Give me just a moment.
No, you go casting mistletoe on me, Zach.
I'm loading. I'm loading.
Can't help it.
Upon exiting,
Holy
you see this.
shit.
And
I'm
just need to
loading.
get my
Ooh.
music.
Ooh. What's this? Is this a deserty
Dear
area?
God.
Yep.
So this is where we're exiting
Um,
Where are we?
Yeah. Upon leaving the room, the heat you've endured this whole time now has explanation as you stand before the shifting sands of the desert, accompanied by its unforgiving sun. Scattered among the sands is the remains of your former prison, scattered in pieces from the crash. All around you is a fight for survival. Before you lurks a horde of undead, zombies and skeletons in an intense bout with your captors. You look behind to explain the circumstances you've been succumbed to all of this time. The extent of your imprisonment has been spent on the back of a colossal beast, large enough to carry two-story buildings upon itself. The one bearing your jail has fallen over, resulting in your newly acquired freedom. And lumbering over the beast stands tall, the reanimated remain of a mighty giant. What was once likely a proud creature of this realm now devours this pack beast as a slave to necromancy. With a large the giant sinks its teeth into the belly of this large pack beast. The tiefling from earlier, now brandishing a mace, calls to the rest of you in common. We should forget about this monster and get out of here. Let us carve a path if we must. Her words bring a dim light of encouragement, as your newly collected party is slowly encircled by monsters of the dead. All right, this next encounter, sorry, I need to flip back here real quick. We're going to have all of our figures start at, you can see all the busted pieces. Yeah, you get an idea. We're all kind of here, and pretty much everything like 10 or 20 feet of us. So if you need to stay in the back, just like hang out really far in the back, you can place your characters and where you need them to be for the start of this.
Oh my god.
This should be a pretty fun time. Okay, is everyone here? I'm still missing Jeff.
I got fucking
No, Jeff's here.
real quick.
Jeff's right
Oh,
here.
Jeff's there. You got him in the spot? All right, cool. Yeah, pull him back a little next to the beast more. I'll do it. That's fine, yeah. Okay. So this is going to be kind of difficult to show everything that who you're fighting, because, give me 1 second. I need to change the music again. I wonder if I can just do this. If there's a playlist.
It's a lot of horsemen, a lot of skeletons.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. The scene is intense around you. Skeleton horsemen lure and chase these giant beasts as they kind of just like fucking swing their faces back and forth, just mowing over these hordes of undead. Though you can't see it because I don't have a model, there are chariots uh, driven by skeleton horses with skeleton archers behind them. One chariot in particular holds a very uh, deranged looking or seeming undead, making a whole lot of noise, which is the only reason you notice it in the first place, because it's like a big moving thing behind these lumbering undead as they move towards you. You have 5 different undead moving towards you and gazing you in particular. These 2 zombies, and then oh, where'd my last one go? Un momento. 2 zombies and these 3 skeletons. All right. We're gonna need to roll for initiative again.
It's a 5-on-4.
It's a 5-on-6 because you still have your 2 allies with you. The tiefling will just do an attack with her mace, which is just gonna be like 1d6 bludgeon damage. Or yeah, 1d8 plus 1d8 bludgeon damage, and then the other one will just continuously cast the flame ability, produce flame. All right. So I need to roll for all these zombies. All right, everyone roll for initiative.
I'm moving your Quagmire dice out of the tower.
I rolled a 17 and then a 20. I rolled twice just to get the hang of rolling. We'll go with the 17.
I got a 6.
I'm loading
What-
back in. I can't fucking use my dice.
One of these fuckers rolled a.
I'm like struggling.
Oh, it's because I need to promote you. I'm sorry. There you go.
Well, let me choose a fucking color.
Okay, one rolled a 20, one rolled a 14. 15 to 14. Okay. Mikey, you roll a 15. Goodness gracious, come on. This thing is not doing what I want it to do. There we go. And then these 2 guys. Jesus, okay. What did you roll, Christian? A 7?
This is 6.
A 6. All right, Aaron's back in. Sweet. You need to load in still, Aaron? Aaron? Oh, he's muted.
Aaron, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to get this to work. Can you just roll a d20 for me? I'm
Yeah, I
downloading
got
an
you.
app so I can do it if I'm fucking up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just do it off of this like website. It's like like Wizards has a D&D website that it does. All right, you rolled a 13.
Okay.
Cool.
I think all these models are fucking me up trying to get back in.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. All right, the order's gonna go Skeleton, then Bircher, then Pippin, then Tiefling, then another Skeleton, then Aaron, Nabi, then Amon, then a zombie, another zombie, then Jeff, then a zombie. All right, so
Alright.
these guys are pretty indiscriminate, which means he's just gonna go for like the nearest guy to him, which seems to be Amon. So he's gonna go and he's gonna attack Amon. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm gonna need the game to shit its pants for a second. I hit the wrong button. That is 100% my bad.
It is shitting its pants pretty hard.
Here we go.
But bro, you're only at 776 ping, bro.
What's the big deal, man?
Yeah, I don't see why.
What does mine say it's at?
Was that Aaron?
Oh, Zach.
The Zach? You're at like fucking 60. You're at
Yeah,
69.
yours is nice.
Yeah, yours
You got
is
nice
nice.
internet.
I'm plugged into the Ethernet, so
Well, that's probably why.
hoping it.
I just can't wait for tomorrow when I get good internet. I'm gonna
What are you
literally come
getting?
home and my
Allo?
internet will be good. No, I'm just getting
You live out in the country.
Windstream.
There's no way.
Yeah. I'm just getting Windstream, but I have 25 Mbps right now, and I'm getting like 75 to 80
Nice.
or something. All right, so the skeleton misses Amon. So next up is Butcher.
Okay. I don't know why, but kind of when you tried reloading stuff, everything turned white. But I know that there was a skeleton that was to my right. I'm gonna approach him. Well, I'm actually not gonna approach him. I'm just gonna cast the fire.
For sure.
My
All right.
now my game's not loaded.
Yeah, my
Yeah, I'm
game's not
sorry.
loaded either.
I had to reverse it, and so
Should we?
yeah, you
should
guys
we
might
exit?
need to leave and come back.
I was
Yeah,
gonna just ask that. Okay.
I'll roll for you right now, Zach.
Okay.
All right, so that hits. That hits with a 19. Nice. So then you do 5 damage to that Skeletor.
Right. I'm still
Um,
kind of far away from him, so.
Yeah, so injured from the heat of battle, this skeleton does not handle your fireball well. After blasting it, you blow off his arm, and parts of his ribs shatter up from his skeleton as well, leaving just a half of a skeleton waiting to battle you.
Right. Well, he should be done.
He's still up, but he's close. He's very close to dead. All right, next up is Pippin. What are you gonna do, Mikey?
So I have my rapier now, right?
Yeah, you have a rapier. And you also... Let's see. You also have Bardic Inspiration that you can use as a bonus action. And you also have 2 cantrips. Oh, no, you have... yeah, you have 2 cantrips. You have Vicious Mockery, and you have Minor Illusion.
All right. Let me use Bardic Inspiration on Aaron.
All right. He has Bardic Inspiration. Do you want to say anything inspiring to him?
Aaron, you know what? You're just do the best you can out here. You really got that skeleton. I believe in
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Just to be nitpicky, you don't actually know who this guy is. Roll.
Whatever the fuck your name is, you're doing
Fellow
great.
adventurer.
Fellow.
All right, that's a bonus action, so you have an actual action you can still use.
Is it my turn?
No, it's still Mikey's turn. He just used a bonus action, so
Okay.
he still has another action.
I will attack that same skeleton with my rapier.
The closest one to you, or oh no, the one that was weakened.
Yes.
Okay, so you fly over here. If I can grab a pixie, god damn it. Got one. Ah. Alright, you fly over here. Ah. Pixies are hard to grab. There we go. That's the skeleton. That's fine, whatever. Roll to hit. Alright, you hit. And then... Alright. With a swift thrust from Pippin's rapier, the skeleton is skewered through the skull. Its bones and the magical tethers that bind it dissipating with the strike. The rest of its body scatters among the sands. So that's one of them dead.
Yeah, suck my pixie dick.
All right, next the tiefling's gonna go. Look at you guys punching stuff. I like it. And then she's gonna go for the zombie, because that zombie's close by. And give it a thwap from the mace. And she misses. She like swings for the head, and the zombie kind of like fumbles or something like that, and like she completely fucking whiffs it. Oh, and the best part about it is oh wait, no, now it's a skeleton's turn, not a zombie's turn. This skeleton sees that, and seeing as it is super... Oh, wait, no, that's Pippin, actually. So this skeleton, being close to Pippin and what have you, is going to move up and attack that guy. And critically miss. All right, so in whipping the attack, because of the rigidity of how like skeletons fight, you know, because they kind of like they stick their arm out and just kind of let gravity do the work. It like smacks itself in the femur,
Ha!
dealing dealing 3 damage to itself.
So its attack backfired on it?
Yeah, it crit failed on its hit. So
Oh, no.
if you crit fail on a hit, the same works for you. If you crit fail, you're gonna end up having
Hurting
some bad
yourself.
stuff happen. Yeah. Next up's Aranabi.
Okay, so I don't know. I'm still not in the game yet, but I don't. So my little player's not necessarily by you guys or something. So,
No, yeah,
but-
he's biased.
Okay, you got him.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do
got-
an
you-
attack on the next closest skeleton.
I was gonna say you got a
All
skeleton
right.
right in front of you, so
Yeah. So then I'd roll a d20 to see if I can hit. And I got an 8.
All right. Your attack will miss the skeleton.
Wow. Even with that fucking words of encouragement from the bard.
Oh, wait. Oh, dude, I totally forgot you got encouragement. That's right. Bardic Inspiration. Wow, why do I not have that card out? That should... I think that gives you a +2. I have to Google it. God damn it. That's fine. Goodness. Oh, you get to add a d6 to that attack. So add a d6 and then add that number to your 8. So unless you
So I
roll a
got
2,
a
you'll hit.
14.
Nice. All right. So you hit. And you're gonna do. I'm assuming you're gonna do 2 attacks. You're gonna use both your daggers.
Yeah.
All
Do
right.
that
So
again.
you're gonna need to roll one more time, but this time. Oh, did you add your dex modifier when you rolled the last time for hit?
No, but I mean, I still hit.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You still hit. But so this time, you're gonna need to roll for your second weapon, but you don't add any modifiers.
Okay. So I rolled to see if I hit with second weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a 6.
You got a 6? Okay, so the second attack doesn't make it. But the first attack did, which means you do 1d4 plus 3, I believe. So go ahead and roll a d4.
I got a 4.
All right, so you do 7 damage to that guy. You went and
It's
attacked.
hard.
Yeah, the
Hard to
skeleton,
stab a
right?
skeleton, though, isn't it?
A little bit. A little. Wait, yeah. Is he? I should check that. Is he resistant to pierce? He is not. All right. So, yeah, with a swift strike of your dagger, you jab the knife into his into his skull, and if he had a brain, that would be what it would be stabbing. In this case, it just does enough damage that the skeleton is taken aback, but still ready to fight. All right, next up is Amon, and Amon's gonna cast another little fireball, and that's gonna hit. And he's doing that on he's doing it on that skeleton that's in front of Aaron. And he does 4 damage to it. After this strike, the skeleton is left in cinders. It's just kind of like coals and little bits of flame emerging from the cracks and seams of the bones that are left of its skeletal form. Next up is going to be some zombie counterattack action. And then, so that's going to be, yeah, it's going to be this dude who's nearest to Amon, and he's going to go attack him. All right, that zombie does not make the hit. He just kind of like on top of Amon, just kind of, or over him, is being gross, which is he eventually gets pushed away. Next up, another zombie will move, and this one is going to be the one that's behind the skeleton. So this guy is going to go for Pippin. Well, I'm sorry, Mikey. You're just the closest dude to him. Like, they're zombies. They're not going to be discriminate on who they're attacking. They're just gonna attack the nearest thing to him. All right, and he misses. That is rough stuff. So yeah, you just kind of make funny faces at him as he is burying underneath you.
Brain.
Brains. All right.
No.
Then there's a skeleton. Yeah, this one. Did my playlist go all the way through? Wow, it did. Who'd have thunk? All right, back to the Shantae music.
To the Shantae. Oh, were you what Shantae soundtrack?
I think it was just Pirate's Curse.
That is the only Shantae game I don't think I have a copy of. But it's on your Xbox because I made sure you fucking downloaded that.
Yeah,
shit.
you did, and I'm so happy you did because it's such a bop. Like,
Yeah, dude, the Shantae
that's
games
just. Whoops.
are dank.
YouTube. Man. GroovyBot, work with me here. Okay, whatever. So that zombie's gonna move, or not the zombie, the skeleton. Scratch that, it is zombie. No, that one already moved. Okay, yeah, it is a skeleton. All right. Skeleton is going to. Fuck. This skeleton's gonna move on Pippin too. Sorry, Pippin.
Just a little pixie.
Oh, this guy hits you.
Okay.
Two skeletons do for damage. All right, he's hitting you with his short sword, which is gonna be 1d6 plus 2. The skeleton swings its sword just through the air, slashing you for a quick 5 damage. You are not looking very great from that. You down to half health. All right, and then the turn resets. So, Zach, you're up.
I never went.
All right. Well, that.
Oh, you never went. I'm so sorry. Yeah. My bad. Oh, I totally skipped this. I was like, yeah, no, third zombie goes. No, you were supposed to go. I'm sorry, Christian.
No, you're good. So is this skeleton horseman behind me a threat, or is that just a skeleton of a horse?
It is. Yeah, it skeleton horsemen are just like they're just part of the battle. They're just
Their
like, doing other
bodies.
stuff. They're not in this fight. Yeah, it's just like, you know, to show you that there's fighting going on.
I'm going to. So my cantrips, can I just cast those willy nilly whenever I want? It just takes an action.
Yes.
I don't have a limit on them.
Yeah, you don't have a limit.
Okay, what did I say? I'm gonna firebolt the skeleton in front of me. I'm gonna walk forward in front of anyone that I might hit with it, and I'll firebolt that sumbitch. This guy. This blue dragon lair skeleton. Bro. This guy.
What's up?
This
Oh,
guy.
the
I'll
guy. Okay, yeah.
I'll move forward and
Who's in front of?
pop
who's
that
in
guy
front
with
of you and Aaron?
Yeah, I'll pop that guy with a fireball. I
All right.
I whip out from my utility belt. I pull out my dab torch and I hit that motherfucker with some flame.
Okay, roll for hit. You pull out your dab torch. That's awesome.
I rolled a 12.
All right, that works.
Okay. And that's a D10, right?
What is?
Fireball. I have it pulled up. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I just have to
Hey,
pull up
Aaron.
my internet browser.
Can you help me with GroovyBot?
Yeah, I can find some music for you.
Yeah, I don't know like why it's not working.
I'm just chilling until my turns because like I can't see shit anymore. I'm still.
Do you want me to
struggling with
screen
my
share
computer.
and then you can just tell me what you want me to do with your character?
Don't use your bandwidth
No,
to
it's
screen share,
okay.
for the love of God.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll go look for music.
I don't know why freaking. I don't know if I'm
Gonna hit.
pushing
Target takes
something
1
wrong.
T10 of fire damage. Okay.
Yeah, that's not right. It takes 1d10. All right. And did you roll for the hit?
Yeah,
well, you already hit,
hit.
but did you roll for damage?
An 8.
All right. And it was on that skeleton in front of you. All right. And that guy is toast. That guy just like, he is ash now. Like some of his bones, like pieces of bone are just like, just shooting off in all kinds of directions. He just like in a big explosion is just gone.
That's the power of butane, baby.
Power of butane, baby. Oh my gosh. Fucking Dablord over here. All right. Two zombies and a skeleton remain. Round 2, we start off with Zach going off again. It's your turn.
Is that one half skeleton still around?
Uh,
I hit.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go produce flame. Target
a half skeleton.
I'll target that one, and I rolled a 18.
All right. And then roll a d8 for damage. Good old Rooney. All right. Oh, this one wasn't the one that you blasted last time, but blasting him makes him look very similar to the last guy you blasted. Though it's off more to his side now, he's kind of like he's literally like half a dude now. He's like one hobbling on one leg and has got one like his mace in his hand, just like
using it as a crutch.
Yeah. All right. Next up is Pippin.
I'm putting in links, but the GroovyBot's not starting back up. This
I'll attack the nearest.
All right. You do a little hit ski. And you could try getting Rhythm Bot to work. Maybe that'll do it. I don't know. Maybe not.
I'm gonna try it on my laptop.
And then you do 3 damage.
Yeah.
And who'd you deal 3 damage to? Who was that guy? You did it to the zombie because he's on your butt. So he's down to 18. All right. Next up is my little tiefling. With that dude dead, my tiefling moves up to the other zombie. that's attacking Amon. I'm not gonna move it because that's gonna be a pain in the key. She's gonna swing with her mace, and that's a crit. Oh shit! All right. With that crit, she does 8 damage to the zombie. Staggering it, but leaving it seemingly intact. All right, next up, this angry skeleton, this angry half a skeleton, who is still badgering, Jeff, will try to swoop in for a desperate attack, and fails completely, knocking itself over.
Hot sucks to suck.
Sucks. All right, next up, Aranabi coming in for the attack.
All right. That skeleton I attacked last time died, right?
Yep.
Christian
So-
threw a fireball at him.
We got a zombie and a skeleton left.
Okay, how far
think.
away are they?
Oh wait, no,
from me?
2 zombies and a skeleton. They're about like 20 feet away from you. But none of them are targeting you.
One movement.
Yeah.
How close are they to the other players?
So one is like directly in front of you, and that person is on Jeff right now. That's the half a skeleton that's left. There's a zombie that's taken some damage, but is still kind of like hanging out, who's harassing Pippin, and they're hanging out on this like board of rubble that was left. And then you have a zombie fighting the 2 allies that you have right now. And he's, the furthest one away from you. He's probably 30 feet away from you. But there are 2 directly in front of you and then 1 to the side.
How many arrows do I have that we got in the dungeon?
You have 20. And then the rule for arrows is that you get back half the arrows you use rounded down.
Every time you're out of combat.
Yeah, so at the end of every battle, if you used like 4 arrows, you'll get 2 back.
All right, well, I want to shoot an arrow at the partially dead zombie. I have a range of 150.
All right, the furthest one away from you, or the one that's like in front of one of your guys, or
The one that's in front of the other players that's been damaged.
Oh, okay. So you want to get the one that's in front of Pippin?
Yeah,
All right. Are you gonna roll for hit, or do you want me to?
I can do that. Let me get my app. D20. I got
Yeah.
a 12.
Okay.
And then my
That should
dexterity is
hit.
+5.
Yeah, because you're hitting the zombie, so that'll hit. Yeah, that hits,
Plus
and then
11.
you
It says
do
1d8 +3.
1d8 plus 3.
That's what it says in my character sheet.
Okay.
I'm on my D&D Beyond sheet though, so since
No, yeah, that's probably correct. Go ahead and roll the d8 then.
Ooh, I got a 1.
You got
I
a
got a
1.
4.
Yeah, so that was just damage. You can't really crit fail on damage. So yeah, you got
okay.
4. All right. You managed to shoot an arrow through one of its rotted eyeballs. Its head lurches back, but it still maintains its pursuit on Pippin.
Do I want to get one action?
Yeah, you get 1 attack. Yeah, one action. Next up, Amon's gonna shoot a fireball and crit fail. The fireball explodes in its face, dealing 4. Sorry, let's figure out how much damage it's gonna do. 3 damage to him, to himself. Ugh, a minor setback. Next up is Jeff. Jeff.
Sorry, making coffee. So
So we got these two.
yeah, these-
One of them's right in front of you. That's the half a skeleton.
This is half a skeleton.
And then that's like the zombie with the
that's-
arrow in his head.
The zombie with the arrow.
And then
in his
there's
head.
this other zombie over here who's just kind of like hanging
I'm
out.
going to swing and try to hit that zombie in the head with my hatchet.
All right. Go for it.
It's a 19.
Nice. All right, you hit. Roll for damage.
That's a 6.
That's a 6.
Wait. So my proficiency, is that added on my attack roll or my damage roll?
Your attack roll. So
that was a 20. It was a 21 then.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. How much damage you hit?
6.
6. And you got the zombie with the arrow in his head, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You go and you just you swing you swing his head off, but like just enough that it's just kind of like hanging out, you know? And it's just
I go. Ah! This is for Romero, and then I hit him.
Yeah, so he's just hanging out without a head with an arrow sticking out of it. It's just like hanging out, like dangling off its neck.
He's nearly headless Nick.
Nearly headless neck. Oh, man. And because he's getting all sick of that, he's going to attack. And he's going to send an attack right back at you, Christian. And, oh my god, that's a crit. Okay. So he's fucking pissed.
He goes, I'll bite you with my head. I'm not dead
And
yet.
he's fucking pissed, and then like puts both of his arms up into like a ball and just like slams them as hard as he can over your head. Dealing 7 damage.
Oh goddamn! I'm hurting.
Oh yeah, no, that was, whew, fucking crit, man. He was an angry zombie. All right, next up, we got Zach again.
All right. Well, I'm going to fire. I'm going to produce flame on that ass of that zombie, and I roll. I'm here. For real roll. 16
zombie.
to hit. I do.
Nice.
I rolled a 3. Do I have any modifiers?
For damage, for spells, it would be based off of your wisdom, I think. Well, let's see what the spell says. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't increase or anything. The modifier just adds to your hit chance. It doesn't add to the
So
damage.
only 3.
So yeah,
only
you'll
3
just
damage.
get 3 damage. Okie doke. Now he is a toasty, nearly headless zombie. Toasty. All right. Next up is Pippin. You want to look at your character sheet? Okay. You have Vicious Mockery and Dancing, or Minor Illusion right now.
Fuck.
Yay!
All right. How far can I go before I can't do
You can
another?
move and make an action. You can make an action and move.
All right.
It doesn't have to be in any order.
I would like to get the fuck away from the nonsense I'm in right now.
Smart.
And then what?
And then I would like to use Vicious Mockery on the zombie that critted Zach.
Do you mean me,
Yeah, that created Christian.
Jeff?
Critic Christian.
Alright, just one moment. There we go. Alright, you can move away closer to the crash site and the beast.
Turn your mic off real quick.
Alright, and then you cast Vicious Mockery. Gotta get to my roly boy. That's a 10, but with your modifier. Yeah, that should be enough. Wow, why do I not have Vicious Mockery pulled? Alright, gotta pull that out of the pile. There we are. Vicious Mockery. Alright, so he's gonna unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at this zombie we see before us. If the target can hear you, which it can, somehow has ears, despite that its head got knocked off. It needs to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 physical damage and have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes. So I'll roll for the saving throw. Saving throw. Holy shit, dude. This guy, whatever fucking zombie this dude, like whatever dude this guy died and became reanimated from, it must have been a fucking druid or something. Because he was unabashed by your string of insults. This did nothing to him. It's almost like his brain's rotted or something. Alright. Next up, we got the Tiefling. Tiefling's still fighting that other zombie, so she'll do another swing with her mace. Rolling for a 13, that's a hit. And getting 8 damage to him. Awesome. So this guy is looking like a walking chunk of meat right now. Although he's the furthest one away from the rest of y'all, so... With a good whack on the shoulder, she just fucking busts one of his arms right off. Next up, we got a skeleton. The skeleton who has been... The half a skeleton who's been hanging out in front of Jeff, too. Rolls for attack and misses. Just can't really seem to keep the balance with that, like, leg and that mace that it's hobbling on now. Next up, we got Aranabi on attack.
Alright. How many enemies do we still have? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. We still have the same amount of enemies. They just got a little more beated up.
Okay. Can I try shooting an arrow again at the same zombie?
Absolutely. You want to roll for it?
Yes. God, I got an 8.
Got an 8?
Yeah.
That is just enough to hit.
Right. So we do a D8. And I got 3. Plus 3.
So 6 damage to it.
Yep.
And with that shot of the arrow into its chest, the zombie knocks back, falls to the ground, and is seemingly unable to reanimate itself.
Another one for me.
What are we waiting on?
I don't know.
Nick, what are we waiting on? Did we lose him?
You might be having
Yeah,
some
we
Second
lost him really
chance.
quick. He's trying to figure it out.
All right. I don't know why, but for some reason my mic on my headset stopped working, so I got to use my big boy mic that picks up everything. Sorry about that. So Amon hits next, and he blasts that dude for 8 damage. So that half a skeleton is now none of a skeleton, leaving just one zombie left.
All right.
All right. Next up is Jeff.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds. I'm gonna pull out a band-aid and some and like a wipe from my utility belt, and use use Cure Wounds. So I gotta roll 20. See if it's successful. Nick.
I don't think you do when you're doing it on yourself. I think you just roll for the amount you heal.
Let me Google it.
But yeah, I don't actually know. Let's check. No need to roll to hit.
Okay. So it's 1d8 plus my skill casting modifier. So let me find my d8 here.
All right.
Yeah, this is a d8. Okay. 7 plus my modifier. So 7. Plus 5, so like 13, 12. 12.
Okay. So you pretty much get back to full health.
Yeah, I'm at full health, so I'm back at 10.
All right.
Is that... Yeah, it takes my entire action, so...
All right.
Oh, always
Then the
take...
zombie.
Always take your band-aids, kids.
The zombie will make an attack on the tiefling. And miss. All right. Bercher, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm going to No, I mean, I don't know if I want to get close, so I'll probably just continue casting. Oh, I just realized I was muted, I think.
Ah,
you're good
I
right
don't want to, do produce flame, obviously, again at that zombie.
for sure. Roll for it.
Get that son of a bitch.
Son of a beach.
18.
All right.
Jeez, I've been kind of rolling good. I'm surprised I haven't missed.
Yeah, been rolling pretty high. All y'all been rolling pretty
Another
high.
3.
Another 3. All right. As this zombie takes yet another scorching blast from your flame, it is looking a little charred and is definitely smelling like burnt skin and hair.
I'm gonna lick
Really
my
not very
chops.
fun for the tiefling next to it. All right, next up's Pippin.
Alright. I'm just gonna keep this simple. I'm just gonna stab. Is it a zombie or skeleton?
It's a zombie.
I'm gonna stab that zombie with my rapier.
Okay.
Rapier.
Up y'all. All right, you hit for 2 damage. This thing is taking some beatings, but it is holding in there. All right, up next, we got Aaron Nabi. Oh wait, no, we got the tiefling. Or the tiefling. She's gonna roll. She's gonna slam that motherfucker because she is tired of this shit, and she's gonna do 3 damage to it. Oh my god, this guy is hanging on a limb. Literally, there's one limb of it remaining. It's just writhing on the ground, being like, "Ah," with like one arm hanging out left. Aaron Nabi, will you deliver the final blow?
How far am I from it?
You're close enough that you could walk up to it and hurt it. But right now you're like about 30 feet.
All right. So can I run up to it and attack and double attack it in the same turn?
Yeah, if you want to run up and try to hit it with your melee.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
All right.
So I got a 6.
Okay. And then, did you add to your modifier to that?
Which one do I use to modify
Your
my
dex.
hit chances?
So you have a
That's a
plus
3.
5 to hit.
Or plus 5, so that's an 11. Okay.
Okay, so you hit on that. And then roll a second one. This time you can't add modifier.
Ooh, it's a 2.
You're rolling for your second hit. So that
Right.
first one was your first dagger. Now you're rolling to hit for your second dagger real quick.
Right. I rolled a d20 and got a 2.
Oh, you got a 2. Sorry. I thought you said who was that 2. Okay, so that one doesn't make it. Roll for damage for 1 dagger strike then.
That's a d4, right?
Yep. D4 plus 3 for you.
That's a 6.
That's a 6. All right. Going up there, you finish the job on this zombie. Stabbing it through the brains, and maybe a few more times for good measure. Thus, removing the 5 undead that seemingly had their eye on you and your party. Congratulations, the battle is over. All right.
Oh, sweet. So all these archers and shit are nothing to worry about then?
Oh, we're getting to that just now.
Okay.
As you battle your way through zombies with vim and vigor, the charioteers circling around your area. One of the chariots with this like very flamboyant undead screaming among the zombies is knocked off of his mount and lands before you. Give me just a moment. Need to grab my NPCs. blasted warriors, you useless wretches! Fowley! What does a guy gotta do to make you drive straight? I'm sorry, master! You just see this guy, like, swinging around and driving, and then make a turn real quick. Blast it! This battle is getting us nowhere. As he turns to circle out to try and, like, get his, to pick up his master, the wheel on his chariot pops off, and he's stuck. His horse is just kind of hanging out, awaiting their next command. Foully frustrated, moves to his master. I'm sorry, master. I don't know what to do. The chariot won't move. You blasted son of a... All right. This is where we make our stand. We'll carve out every last one of them, and then we'll get that thing moving again. Emo turns to the rest of you. This may be our chance to escape. We might want to seek in acquiring that chariot.
Let's go for it.
Yeah,
As you
dude.
move closer, as the two move closer, you brandish your weapons ready again for another battle. This one, possibly more bloody than the last.
Well, initiative again.
Roll for initiative!
How far away is that chariot?
Alright, these guys are about 40 feet. The chariot is behind them at about 50 feet.
I got 10.
18.
I have a 16.
Alright. Wow, so you guys are all going ahead of him. Alright. Oh, and then I gotta roll for Mikey. Let's see what you got, Mikey.
So, Glenn.
19.
Nice.
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 Mikey's coming in swift. Oh, Aaron, Avi, you have you always get like 3 to initiative, by the way. So whenever you roll, add 3 to that. You guys all have initiative bonuses that I've been forgetting about. Aaron and Zach, which ones did you roll again?
I rolled a 10.
All right.
I got a 19 with my bonus.
Do I get proficiency in my... Oh, my initiative bonus? Okay,
Yeah, you get to add 2.
okay, I got a
that one you
19.
can add 2.
19 with the bonus.
All right, sweet.
Oh, I think I have +3. Maybe I rolled a 13.
All right.
It says initiative 3. That means I add 3
Yeah.
every time I roll initiative. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, sorry, I completely spaced that. Prepare yourselves for an untimely death, and then an even untimelier undeath, you miserable mortals. For Kraz the Scourge falls before no man. Alright. The order of everything is going to be Pippin, Jeff, Aranabi, Bircher, your 2 allies, Fowley, and then Kraz.
So what was the order again?
We got Mikey, Christian, Aaron, Zach, the 2 allies, and then Fowley and Kraz. Fowley is the ghoul and Kraz is the fucking, yeah, the Draugr. And they're pretty much they have, one of them has more health. But then, Kraz also does a multi-attack, so watch out for that. Alright. Mikey, what do you want to do?
I want to cast Vicious Mockery on Crowley.
Also reminding you real quick, you do have one more level 1 spell. You get 2 a day. Alright, Vicious Mockery on Kraz or Fowley?
Kraz.
Kraz? Okay. Roll to hit. And that hits. Alright, give it your best shot.
Listen, you lip dick little bitch. You think you're all that in a bag of chips, but you're all nothing in a bag of shit.
I've heard better insults from a dying mother's horse.
Suck my dick.
Aye! If I had a dick, you know that I wouldn't be giving it to someone like you. I don't know. Alright, you cast Vicious Mockery. He's like, but really though, I kinda do miss my dick. And takes 3 damage. From his sheer lack of motivation, from his sheer lack of the sheer lack of pride. All right, next up is Jeff.
I am going to grab old trusty Molly here, and I
Molly
will
Hatchet.
I'll take old trusty Molly here, and I'll swing at this goblin right in front of us. Or this,
Yeah, so there's this Draugr and this Ghoul in front of us.
I'll swing at this ghoul.
All right, you'll swing at Fowley. Roll for it.
That is a 6.
All right. Though most undead in this encounter have been quite slow and rigid, you find this ghoul to be a little bit quicker than the average zombie. This guy misses your attacks and gives kind of a as he dodges it. All right, Aranabi, what will you do?
Well, Aranabi stands there and laughs at Christian for missing. And then, am I able to move and then make another action?
Yes.
All right,
Oh, wait.
You get 1 action and 1 movement. It doesn't matter in any order.
So I can move and then I can cast a spell?
Yeah, or you can attack and then move.
Okay. So I want to move up 20 feet and then cast Misty Step and move an extra 30 feet behind the chariot and crouch down behind the chariot, so now that I'm behind both of them as well.
Ooh, I see. All right, you do that. You should roll a stealth check.
Okay.
And I think you have, so roll a d20 and then add 5.
Stealth.
Yeah, you're proficient, so you can add your ability modifier to it.
So I get a 15.
You got a 15?
I got 10 and added 5.
Okay, good. Yeah, all right, cool. So they didn't notice any of that.
Very good.
Very good. And there really isn't like flanking in this, but if you are behind them when you attack, I'll let you roll for advantage.
Okay.
Next
That's
up,
my full
Berger.
turn though, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to guess what I'm gonna do.
Does it include
You'll never be
a
able to
flame?
guess. Yes, I am
and
going
producing it?
to produce a flame. And aim it at the bad guy, the baddest of them, the big baddie.
All right.
I rolled a 20.
Sounds good. You rolled a crit. All right. So you get to roll 2 damage dice for this attack, and then add that up for damage. So you get to roll 2d8s for damage.
Got an 8, a 7.
All right.
Points of damage, baby.
15, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that will leave him at... Alright. Feeling heated up from the battle, good and warmed and ready, and particularly ready to get the fuck out of here, the Goliath supercharges this next attack and just kind of blasts it at the Draugr, at Kraz. Kraz's shield, unable to withstand the hit and the overcoming flame, is scorched. Embers now trace his armor and his body, and singe the whiskers on his chin. I guess he doesn't have a jaw. Oh, yeah, never mind. He don't got a jaw. He don't got a beard, but he's got hair. It singes the hair. That's nice and
sounding
sweet.
fucker.
You filthy rabble! Come and help me! And as he says that, a skeleton spearman will walk into the fray. Missing the shield. The shield's not there. But he's kind of like pulling from the horde and is like, of course I get you worthless, mindless undead to help me. Get me someone with a fucking mind and a soul. We're doomed here, Pauli. Master, we still haven't begun. The battle has just started. Alright, the allies will now take their swing. This tiefling notices that skeleton coming at it, and is going to move toward it, brandishing her mace and swinging in for an attack. And misses. She misses pretty bad. Amon responds, seeing that he charges up a very powerful blast with a similar magnitude to that of Bircher's last attack, but with far less force, and does 9 damage to the skeleton. The skeleton, though not very useful to begin with, is even much less so, as it has lost another limb, and is only attacking with its head and its legs. Alright. Now Fowley will begin his attack. He sees Jeff being the closest. Well, wait, no. First off, they're gonna roll for. Fowley's gonna roll. No, he's actually not. Yeah, he moves up to Jeff. Poor guy got knocked over. Moves up to Jeff, and then we'll use a claw attack. With the swift strike of its claws, it hits you. First one hand, then the other, dealing 4 damage with one, and 3 with his other. 7 in total.
You're fucking me up.
My master will survive! Alright. Kraz will move next. First, rolling a perception check. Being a natural warrior, he kind of takes in the heart of the battle, but he still doesn't end up finding Aranabi. So, he will move toward this toward the tiefling and swing. Oh fuck! You miserable lot! Back away from my chariot! He swings with firm and vigor and does 8 damage to the already slightly wounded tiefling, leaving grave wounds and leaving her in a bloodied state. You deplorable, wretched creature! Alright. Pippin, you're next.
So I have no more spells.
I go, help me, brother. Heal me, brother.
Heal me, brother.
I go,
Do you actually have? No. Yeah.
Vicious Mockery is a cantrip.
What?
Vicious Mockery is a cantrip.
Yeah, no, you can do that whenever. But your healing spell only happens during rests. So that kind of sucks. At least right now. Yeah, you don't have any heals. You can give inspiration though. You know what you should do? Sorry if I don't mean to do, but just to remind you that you have inspiration. You should give inspiration to Jeff real quick. Oh wait, yeah, because you get 2 spells per day. You only use Cure Wounds.
Yeah, I have another Cure Wounds, so don't use it on me.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna do it. Like, not to metagame, but I'm doing that next turn, so that won't help me.
Oh yeah, you know, right? Yeah, that actually adding a D6 to that. Like you're already at well, you're at 3 health, so adding.
Well, my modifier is already a +5, so
right. That's true. That's true.
I'm getting most of my health back on that Cure Wounds.
Right. Okay, never mind.
Oh.
I was wanting him to cure me so I could attack next turn, but if he can't cure me, then don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'll give inspiration to Aaron again.
All right. Aaron Nobby, you're gonna get bardic inspiration.
Hey, you!
Oh,
You've got a nice ass.
actually? Oh yeah, I guess that's fine. He's within earshot, so. Feeling encouraged from the nice ass compliment, and the fact that he was even noticing to begin with, you will have a D6 on your next attack.
Considering I'm concealed. Just playing the fucking ballad out to nobody. One person who knows that it's about them knows, like, that's not about me, dude. That was about me.
Wow. He's just yelling about
from behind the
ass
chair,
right now.
I say
That's
to
my
myself,
ass.
fuck. No one can see me but him. He really can see who I am.
Holy shit.
Good.
What do you want to do for your action?
Is it my turn now?
Fairy Fire is an attack spell, right?
Fairy Fire is not an attack spell. Fairy Fire is you light up you light up these guys and make them glow and look nice, and then they will anybody who attacks them will roll for advantage on their attacks.
Oh. I'm just gonna use Vicious Mocker and Kraz.
Okay. So right, String of Insults round 2. Oh wait, let's get a roll, see if it hits first.
Well, give the insult. Let's see if it's effective.
Yeah, give the insult first, we'll see if it's effective.
Oh my god.
If it's good enough, I'll let you hit.
Uh, I bet nobody loves you because you got a pig nose and you're a son of a bitch. Also, you're fat.
Kraz will go, how did he know that I was fat when I was alive? Take 4 damage.
Oh, that one stung.
Fowley is like, do not
Ah!
let them, Master, do not let them do not let them discourage you. We must get back to the chariot. Oh shit. Alright, Jeff, you're next.
Christian, that's you.
Oh, sorry. I am going to heal myself.
Do you want to move it off, being right in front of Fowley?
Yeah, I'll move back to the back line, and then I'll cast Cure Wounds again. I'll use my last spell to heal myself again.
Alright.
So, where's my D8? It's 11, so I'm at full health again.
Alright. And next up is Aranabi hiding behind the chariot.
Okay. What's everyone else's condition right now?
So everyone's still at like pretty good health, except for the tiefling, who is like really fucked up and has a skeleton hanging out next to her. I don't know how much Christian just healed for, but he just healed, so he's stable.
I'm full health now. I got like 11 back, so like.
Okay.
Yeah, like the zombies have been rolling pretty shitty, so everybody is still looking pretty good from that last fight.
If I shoot from cover with an arrow and they turn around, does that give a bonus? Like then, for the rest of the turn, their backs are to the rest of the party.
So no, but because you're already back there, I will let you shoot with advantage, which means you can roll twice and take the best for hit. And then they will also have to roll a perception check because we're in the thick of battle and because they have skeleton archers and things like that. There's a chance that they'll roll for a chance to see if it actually came from you or not. You'll like shoot
Okay,
and
so
then you'll go back
It
into
is possible
cover.
for me to still remain concealed if I shoot an arrow.
Yeah.
All right, that's what I want to do then.
All right.
So that's my third arrow. I
Yep.
think.
Roll for advantage.
So I roll 20.
So you roll twice.
20s.
Yeah. Roll,
Okay.
You take the
and
higher
then you
one.
take the higher number.
So I got 13. My
All
battle
right.
score. But
All
I'm
right, so
trying
that
to
hits.
bardic inspiration too.
Oh, who are you aiming for?
Oh, the big guy, the boss.
Okay.
So I feel like if we kill him, the other guy will just run away.
Perhaps. Okay, he'll roll for perception. He did not see you, so he just thinks that somebody just shot an arrow in the back of his head. Roll for damage real quick.
We have 5.
All right. The arrow will shoot through the back of his head, splitting its helmet. He's knocked and staggered forward.
slowly as he's like getting back to his feet, back to his stance, he goes, "Filthy, useless archers, can't do anything right." And then-
Chihuahua.
And then I laughed behind the chariot a little bit.
All right, Bircher's up next.
Flame at him.
Flame on!
Actually rolled this. Not hard to roll that dice.
Level 1 for a druid is very
3. Never mind.
Ugh. All right.
Never mind.
Your heart was just not in it on this one. You've been pumping out a lot of fire. This one was just a few sparks, just kind of
Yeah. Yeah.
just a puff of smoke.
I'm all out of sauce.
Oh no.
Fowley will go, "The enemy seems to be weakening, my lord." The tiefling will attack. And land a hit on that skeleton. The skeleton is no more. Alright, next up. Amon will shoot a fireball at Fowley, landing a hit and dealing 5 damage to it. Fowley panics as its arm catches fire, and he's fanning it off. You'll pay for that! Kraz makes a swing at the tiefling, landing a hit. As he brandishes, or as he pulls his, what weapons he got? He got a mace, he got an axe. I can't remember. Oh, as he pulls his sword back, he mutters, "Farewell, mortal," and slices her across the throat. The tiefling's jugular is gushing blood. She slowly falls to the ground, blood soaking within the shifting sands.
Oh no.
"This will be fun," he says. Kraz mutters some incantation in a language you do not know. And as such,
Well, that depends. What language is it?
well, it's necro. So it's a very specific tongue of the dead. Like, the dead normally just know the language that they died with, but there's a special language to, like, summon the dead and perform necromancy. And that's what this guy is doing right now. So you hear something like along the line of and these whisperings and mutterings slowly rise the once the like suddenly killed tiefling into a tranced state. She turns toward the rest of the adventurers with pale eyes, or with pale visage and lifeless eyes, blood rushing down still from her throat. She pulls her mace close to you, close, and readies it for an attack. So she's an enemy now. Good old zombie. Yes, rise! Rise, you filthy mortal! Yes, master! Alright. Pippin.
Alright, I
You're up
gotta use
next.
vicious mockery and Kraz.
Alright. You gonna do it on Kraz?
He's the one at 2 health, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. You only and okay. Given the insult, let's hear it.
It's clear that the life you're living right now is even more worthless than the life you lived while you were still alive. So I should just do the world a favor and lay down and die, you piece of shit, because you are worthless to me and to everyone here. You are worth less than life, you piece of shit.
Kraz stops dead in his tracks. He stares at the pixie and goes, "How is it? How do you see right through me?"
Oh my god.
And he looks at his sword, looks at the rest of you. There really is no point to all this, is there? Turning his sword toward his stomach, Kraz finishes and is lifeless. Oh, I'm sorry. Kraz's life as a reanimated spirit of the undead is thwarted by his own blade as he falls on his sword.
About time.
Congratulations, you successfully made an undead commit suicide.
Yes!
I just can't.
That's the big one or the
Just
small
can't
one?
bear this world anymore.
That was Kraz, that was the boss.
Oh,
Oh my god. Okay.
Mocked him to death.
Fucking Fowley sees this shit and it's like, you've got to be fucking joking. You've got to be fucking joking me.
You're yanking my dick, sir.
But he is still, his determination is not undeterred. Or he's not undeterred. I will be the Lord in your stead, master. I will succeed where you do not. Your weakness will not go in vain. I will be the general of the scourge. I will command the dead. Fear me! And he grabs Kraz's sword and goes in for an attack.
Damn it.
Moving toward, let's see, what's the closest one's Pippin. Alright,
God damn it.
moving towards Pippin.
so he killed himself and then, but he's not dead.
Well, Kraz killed himself, but Fowley, his lackey, is still here, and he's not. I did a roll real quick to see if he would give up and run away because his master's dead, and he did not. He is ever more determined to defeat you with his little zombie buddy. So he's gonna hit you and do the sword, which is gonna be a D8 plus 1. Alright, but because he is not familiar with this weapon, he does 4 damage to you. A wound, but not a great one. Oh. You are at critical, though. You're at 1 health.
I'm at 1 health.
Yeah, because I forgot you got hit last time.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know where you're
Christian.
There we go.
I can't
he
heal.
used all his air wounds.
I can't spell anymore, bro.
That's all right. You're still alive. You're one bloody pixie. And then the zombie moves to attack. The zombie tiefling also on Pippin, unfortunately.
How am I already at 1?
Because you got hit last time and he did 7 damage to you, and this guy just like you only got like
You're a spongy boy, bro.
you only got like 11 HP or like 10 HP.
Oh.
I think you have 11. No. Yeah, you got 11.
We're all just picking on you.
Yeah, we're picking on you. I just hate you. Oh, there my kitties going at it. All right. The zombie swings but misses,
Oh, thank God.
and you get to move now. It's your turn.
I need to get the fuck out of there.
So you're gonna move away.
Yes.
I'll move you. You move away closer to Amon.
Alright.
And then what do you do?
I'm gonna use a vicious mockery on Fowley.
On Fowley?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's hear it.
God damn
You better just be thinking of these next week, cause like
Just constantly.
you better get real good at insulting people. Here, I'll give you something to look at so you can. His tongue does just kind of hang out like that, by the way. Cool. So he's just like, ah.
Hey, Fowley, I can tell from here that you got nothing under that fucking loincloth. Yeah, you can never satisfy a real woman. Yeah, you piece of fucking underperforming male piece of shit.
And then Fowley will go, you know, I really don't care much of my lack of penis. But the fact that you just assumed my sexuality was really hurtful. And you'll do 1 damage.
Okay.
You hurt his feelings. I still have faith and think we could talk it out, though.
Oh my God.
Next up's Jeff.
I am gonna whip out my blowtorch and I'm gonna shoot a fireball at him.
Fireball!
Throw.
Go for it.
Give me 1 second. Where's my D20? That one's my D20. A 20. Natural
A 20. Nice. All right, get 2 damage rolls.
Okay, I'm gonna find my D10. I think this is a D10. Yeah, it's a D10. Sorry, I'm gonna go look at my card real quick, make sure I factor this right. 1d10 fire damage. Oh. It's a 7.
For just 1d10?
Yep.
All right, roll 1 more.
It's a 6. So 13 altogether.
13 damage. All right. Whatever you got packing in that butane, it is hot. This dude cannot handle it, and its rotting flesh is scorched. This dude is literally on fire, screaming now. Ah! But still stands. All right, next up we got Aranabi.
Okay, so how far away is what's the other guy's name?
Fowley. So he moved a little bit closer. So he is like 40 feet from 40 feet. So you will have to move like I can't remember how far arrows go. Well, what I'm saying is, oh, it goes 50 feet. Well, then you're fine. You can shoot.
But I can't get to him this turn, is what you're saying.
Well, how far can an arrow or can a bow shoot?
Well, I wanted to.
Oh, you wanted to do melee damage?
Heal myself and sneak up behind him.
Yeah, he's a little too far away for that.
Okay.
But you could pop out and then shoot him with an arrow.
Well, it's him and what other enemies?
It's him, and he's like very low. And then there's the reanimated tiefling that was fighting as your ally before, and she's at the health that I set her at.
Okay.
So she's at full health, I guess, whatever that is.
Then I will just shoot another arrow at the big guy.
All right.
That'll be a 20. I got a 11.
You rolled 11
Yeah.
after your and that's after modifier.
Yeah.
Okay. This is not. Yeah, you your arrow misses, just barely, but it whizzes past his head.
Okay.
We got Bircher next.
Well, I am going to unarmed strike. Can I unarmed strike our former comrade?
Oh yeah, for sure. That'll be 1d6 plus strength. I don't remember what your strength's at, but that'll be for damage.
Okay. My strength is.
What's your
plus
modifier?
1.
Okay, +1. Cool.
So 1d6 plus 1?
Yeah, first roll to hit, though.
Okay. 18.
18. All right, so you hit, and then roll d6, and then add
3,
1. So you
4.
did 4 damage. And you did that to the undead tiefling?
Yeah.
All right. A strong strike from the Goliath knocks her back a few steps, definitely leaving a mark. Actually, it's so much of a mark, in fact, that her neck is now turned fucking backwards. Like her head is just like an owl. All right. Amon will be next. He'll shoot a fireball. The fireball is also fizzled out. He's just kind of sparks. Nothing. Fally will take his revenge. You bastard! He runs toward Jeff, since Jeff lit him on fire. And swing just like randomly into the air with his sword and just misses everything. You just kind of like, you can kind of see the strikes too, and you're just kind of like moving your head around like back and forth, just kind of like dodging them, but like just barely, kind of like you're in an anime, just like whatever. You're like, this is like playing with my kid. Then the zombie's next. And now that Pippin is no longer the closest thing to it, it is also going to go for Jeff. And hits for 3 damage. And then we got Pippin again. Alright, so Fowler's at 1 health, and then you got your other dude, who's kind of like hurt but vibing. What do you
got
do?
a vicious mockery Fowley.
Vicious mockery on Fowley?
Yeah.
Alright.
I fucked up hitting that guy when he only had 1 hit point left.
Yeah.
Cool.
It is what it is. What do you do?
Fucking natural, it's funny. Hey, you fucking weirdo. Your fucking master left you without even thinking about it. Yeah, you meant nothing to him. Just like you mean nothing to this world. Look at you. You can't even put your tongue in your mouth. Now, why don't you take your dickless piece of shit self and kill yourself? Because you're ugly and fat.
He just kind of sits there with his tongue hanging out, and is like, and then he just burns to death and dies. All right. What remains is the zombie,
The tiefling.
the little zombie, the little tiefling zombie, and Jeff is next. He is within the tiefling zombie is within striking distance, Christian. So if you need to do what you want, do what you will. Christian?
Sorry, my mic's off. Sorry.
Okay.
I muted myself. I didn't realize it. The tiefling or the
Yeah, that's all that's left.
Okay, then I'll hit the tiefling. Yeah. With the fireball.
Using Molly Hatchet? Oh, fireball. All right.
Yeah, since it's a cantrip.
Roll for it.
Yeah. Let me, it's my d20. Okay. 19.
Nice. And damage?
Which one's my d10? It's percentages. This is the d10. 7.
All right. The fireball leaves severe damage, and she is just kind of like writhing her way toward you, trying to just grab anything she can. And Hanabi, you're next. I'm gonna say you moved closer in that last attack too, so you're 30 feet away from the zombie.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to him and do a double attack with daggers.
All right.
So, God damn it. My first one's a 1.
Okay. Oh, on that one?
I don't know what that means.
That means you naturally rolled a 1.
Yeah.
So the result. Okay, for sure. And then the second?
A 4. God fucking damn it.
All right. So, Nabi, feeling encouraged from that last butt comment, runs up and slips on the shifting sand among the sands. His feet just kind of slide into a dune, and he just kind of slides and does the splits. And
ouch.
He says, "Ouch," and this ouchie cost him. Ooh. As he does this, his one of his daggers kind of slices on his leg, and deals 3 damage to him. That awkward moment when the only damage in the fight has been done to yourself.
Yeah.
Or by yourself.
Balls, apparently.
All right, Butcher's next. This zombie is almost dead.
I am going to do an unarmed strike.
All right.
Just because trying to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, trying to not just produce some flames.
I don't know. 13.
13. All right, you hit.
And then I got a 1 plus 1, 2. Damn it.
2 damage. You managed to make contact, but your feet slide in the sands too, and you kind of graze it across the face. So it still takes a hit, but not enough to kill it, unfortunately. But we do have our good last ally buddy. Oh, he fails. Okay. Her turn. She's gonna hit Jeff. And she's gonna hit for 2 damage.
Okay.
All right, Pippin, you're next.
I'm just gonna stab her with my rapier.
A good old rapier stab. This is the one that does it. With a trusty thrust from the rapier, you managed to stab her in the heart, which for some reason was enough to render the incantation away from the body.
Oh.
Her corpse has been liberated from the curse of reanimation. And the foes that had their attention on you during the heat of this battle are no more. Standing before you is a heaping battle and a chariot with one wheel missing. Standing behind you is a giant, currently devouring a beast, but seemingly finishing up with his meal. Travelers, this battle is yours, but there is still much of a heat of a struggle happening. What do you do?
Let's get out of fucking Dodge.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of
Get
here.
away from everybody else.
I'm down with running.
Hints.
Wait, guys. I'm gonna roll. Let me look at what stats I have to choose from. Perception. I'm gonna roll. Would it be investigation into the cart? How I can fix it?
Well,
Yeah.
I have wood carving tools.
I have tools. I have my tinker tools. I can fix it, but I need to. What do I roll for?
Honestly, the cart is just missing a wheel. Like the wheel just kind of like wiggled off of its axle. So like you know how to fix it.
Okay.
It's just a matter of how successful you're.
I didn't know the wheel was right next to it. Is what I was confused about. Okay,
okay,
so
for sure.
I roll to fix that bitch.
Awesome. Let's see.
You want investigation?
I think this would be
insight.
I'm trying to pick something that. Yeah, roll investigation.
It's 20.
Nice. So yeah, you're able to see like what's wrong with this bitch, and like you got some WD-40 in your pocket. You're like, I'm gonna grease this up a little bit. Like.
I go, bros. It's a cart. Come on, let's get on. Let's go.
All right. The cart is large enough to hold all of you, including Bircher's colossal body, provided that he sits either in the very front or the very back. If he sits in the very front, he will have to drive and have to run an animal handling check, which actually might be in your favor since you have proficiency in that.
So I will roll for that. Rolled a 15.
All right.
Plus my proficiency should probably.
As Jeff is fixing the cart, and Aranabi is kind of like helping, like jack the chariot up so that like Jeff can like put the wheel on. And as he's fixing the cart, you move over to the skeletal horses and try to communicate with it, so to speak. Try to like calm him and say hello. And the horses respond to you in a positive way. They will await your command and will allow you to be driven, or allow you to drive them.
Nice.
All right.
horsey.
With a few things here and there, the chariot is fixed, the horses are set, and you are ready to get the hell out of Dodge.
Do we have any type of like understanding of our terrain at all? I'm a ranger, so we should have some type of.
Yeah, so your immediate surroundings right now, because you haven't quite gotten on the chariot and left yet.
Do you want us to roll perception?
Yeah, you know what? Roll perception.
Let's all roll perception, guys.
Because, yeah, you're going to be looking for kind of like
I got a 19.
somewhere to get out of here. You got a
Real
19?
quick.
Yeah.
So if I'm proficient in something, that means I do get to use the bonus points.
Yeah.
Yes.
You use the so say
17.
We're rolling perception right now, so that's a wisdom. So you take your wisdom modifier and your proficiency bonus if you're proficient in it, and add that to what you roll.
Oh, okay. I got a 12.
All right.
Is it 19, 17, and 12?
And then, let's get Mikey. He rolls an 8. Okay. So, Mikey doesn't see shit. He's like, let's get out of here. And everyone's like, yeah, we're trying to figure out how. And he's like, let's get out of here. And they're like, yeah, we're trying to figure that out. So, Jeff had the largest perception, but Jeff does not know how to speak common.
I do speak common, actually.
Oh.
That's
I thought that we were doing. I thought we were doing a thing where you didn't.
Okay, well, I do deep speak, common, and English is what I wrote down. I figured I've been in this realm long enough, or common's close enough to English, I can barely speak common.
Okay.
So I'm
Yeah,
not totally
you get
can't.
a few words. Okay.
So I'm like, cart, go over there.
All right.
Horses
So-
speak common?
Yeah, the rest of you guys speak common.
I meant the horses. What's he
No.
trying to speak for?
I'm telling
He's,
us where to go.
Yeah, I was trying to tell you that because he saw the most, he's going to communicate to you
Oh.
something that
I
is not
point.
seen by the rest of you.
I point where
because,
we go.
Like, Aaron and Zach, you guys see gaps in, like you're looking for gaps in the battle, but you see like enemies here and there. He sees a wide opening that your chariot will be able to get through. On top of that, you also seem to notice that this temple in particular, these zombies don't seem to be coming from. They actually are avoiding it. They're surrounding it, but not because they're from it, if that means anything. So there's a hunch that you could go in there and that you won't be followed. Anyway, you communicate these two things crudely to the rest of your party. So let's roll I don't know, yeah.
Okay, who's driving the carriage?
Well, that's probably that's gonna be Zach because he rolled
Okay,
the animal
Zach,
handling and
Zach.
we got it.
So we
Very
should
true.
we should see if Zach understands me and can guide me.
Yeah,
based
that's
on
what I
my
wanted to
voice.
roll for. I just wanted to roll, figure out what check I wanted you to do first. Roll
Insight?
me a yeah.
So that'd be Zach, right?
You actually are gonna roll the insight.
But he would
Well-
need to.
Okay.
I know what I'm
I need
saying.
both of you to roll. You're gonna roll. Wait, you know enough common to communicate this? Your character does.
Crude, very crude. It's like if me and you went to Mexico,
Right.
we could be like, "Donde
you're
está la baño?" and find the bathroom, but that's
Yeah.
about it.
So you're gonna roll to see if you can remember all the words that you need to communicate, and
So
then he's gonna roll to
performance.
see if he can. Yeah, performance. There you go. And then Bircher, Zach, I need you to roll an insight.
Okay, I rolled an 18.
Nice.
I rolled a 5.
Okay. So you mainly just hear pointing or like hear like noises and like like weird half words from Jeff, but you see him pointing, and he's pointing toward one direction, and then he's pointing toward another direction. One of these directions is away from you past the giant with a very open gap that can get you out of here, and then another one was toward the temple. You're not really sure why he was pointing there.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna be like, temple? All right, and veer off that way really fast.
You're gonna go to the temple?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where I think he wants me to go.
Oh. I should say there was more pointing toward the other way.
Okay, well then maybe well, come on, man.
It's up to,
Well,
if
what did you roll for insight?
he rolled an 18.
Then you would get what I'm saying. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
Because he rolled really close to like a natural, like 100%. That's what he wanted.
Okay. So all right. Let me readjust then. So you're able to say So Jeff is able to say dead avoiding temple. But he's also able to say clear shot past the giant. And that's what you're able to get from that.
I'll steer us to the clear.
Okay. So, all right. Awesome. And give me just a moment. All right. As the party mounts. Oh wait, 1 second. As the party mounts the chariot, the horses comply, and they are swiftly able to make a momentous escape. They begin passing zombie after zombie, skeleton after skeleton. Horses try to chase after them, but to no avail as they are met by other warriors or something of the like, maybe even a clashing beast as you weave between its legs. As you pass, the giant notices you because you seem to be the only person peeling away from the fight. He turns his attention toward the party. The chariot gains ground from the giant, but not much. Amon will look toward the giant and look toward the rest of the party. He moves to stand along the closest edge he can to this chariot. Says, he seems to be gaining on us. This won't do, not one bit. I've come to like the rest of you. You all seem to be very capable warriors. And then he'll turn to the human, especially you. I wonder where our paths will cross next. Know that if they do, though, it will be destined. And then he'll hold out a fist as if he's giving like a fist bump. Which is, very peculiar because you recognize that, Jeff, as an earthling thing.
Yeah, and I fist pump him back.
Nobody else is really supposed to know. All right.
Who was that did that?
That was Amon. That was the weird dude
And
who was your ally.
I'm like, what the fuck? I look at him and I go, hey, dude, you smoke?
And he goes, Something like that. Do you make contact? Do you fist bump him?
I fist bump him back.
All right.
I go,
As
hey.
your fist makes contact, a black corruption shoots through the veins of your arm, up to the heart in your face. You can see like black just like crawling through your veins. And this freaks out the rest of the group as you fall into the arms of Aranabi. And as this happens, Amon falls out of his chariot, falls out of the chariot as it's moving away into the sand as the giant closes up on him and the party. The giant's attention turns toward Amon. As the party gains more and more distance, they see the body of Amon erupt into a black miasma of smoke and scream. The dark cloud quickly reaches the size of the giant's legs, and shapes begin to emerge out of the smoke. The shapes resemble appendages of various beasts, but devoid of their natural colors. Large worm-like shapes with vicious teeth burst forth to the giant's neck and clamps onto it. An arm then emerges from the smoke, grabbing the giant's wrist. The giant resists with destructive force as he is being pulled closer to the smoke. Its lesser appendages eager to get a hold of anything that isn't sand. Clouds of sand and smoke begin to shroud the action as the party gains further in distance from the scene. But Aranabi's keen eye is able to distinguish the giant's arm being ripped from his body before his visage is blocked from the rest of the scene. And the heroes make their daring escape. All right, congratulations on getting through that encounter. You guys have finally made it and are traveling. You just picked a direction and you're heading north. So now what we do, this was already kind of the encounter during the day. What I do for midday encounters, we'll have like a little travel thing, and then we'll get to a town, and then we'll probably wrap it up there. But what I do for encounters when we're traveling is you typically roll twice. One is for the day, and one is for the nighttime.
Okay.
And then, depending on the roll, you will get a different kind of encounter. So, for this instance, we will be only needing to roll one, because this happened, this big battle that you guys were in the middle of, this all happened in the middle of the day. So, that's already your midday encounter. Oh, I took your figurines.
It's okay. I got backup Jeff. I'll copy him.
Got backup Jeff. Oh yeah, you all got your backups. All right, cool, nice. Well then we're not missing out except for that fairy. But that's fine. Okay. Let's do a survival check. Everyone roll a survival check.
$15.
15.
What do I?
Oh, sorry. I forgot Mikey. All right, Mikey rolled a 19. Shit.
19.
Okay. What'd you roll, Zach?
Rolled 15 plus 4, so I have 19.
Okay. Nice. All right. So as your party leaves the encounter, you now need to find a place of sanctuary, as you are running from a battle into a desert. Luckily, fortune seems to be on your side, as Pippin and Bircher seem to spot a bird that is not, like it's not like a carrion bird or anything, not like some native bird to the desert sands, heading toward a direction, and they urge the rest, which is indicating to Bircher and Pippin that there's signs of life that way. Bircher will navigate the cart and the skeletons toward that direction. As the day passes, however, and you increase your distance further and further away from the undead horde, the power of your skeletons, the skeleton horsemen, seem to wither away. They move from a charge to a gallop, now to a trot. By the time the night sky or the sun is ending and the night sky begins to fill the space, these skeletons walk on their last collapse, I guess you should say, as their bones just simply begin to just fall apart, and they lie there, the chariot hanging out in the middle of the sand with no horses and bones of a pile of bones where its carriage used to be, meaning that you guys have to walk the rest of the way on foot. Before it gets too dark, you're able to find a cliff that like one of those like little like rocks that have just been like withered away by the sands and stuff, so they're kind of like hanging out on this really thin like thing of, it's like a, I don't know, it's hard to describe, but the wind has like withered it down so that it's just like this weirdly shaped rock, and decide that that will be your place of refuge for the night. Well, it's a safe place to make a refuge for the night.
All right, I'm gonna get cozy.
Y'all want to do a rest?
Oh yeah, long rest.
Hell yeah. All right, this is your first one, so I'll give you the freebie. Who's keeping watch? After this, if you don't keep watch, you're asking not to, or you're asking for trouble.
I'll keep watch, and I'll prepare my. Well, I guess they reset after the long rest, so I'll do that shit in the morning. But I'll keep watch first.
All right.
Go second.
I don't
Cool.
need to sleep as long as you guys.
Are we doing like shifts?
Yeah, so like it works in shifts, and like Aaron's character can meditate, so he only really needs like what, 4 hours or something. Yeah. So he is an ideal character for keeping
Okay,
watch.
well, Aaron, you take watch. I'm going to bed. Aaron, Abby, go take watch.
Yes.
And wake someone up when you need to rest, so you can get your 4-hour rest in.
I'll call you in 4 hours.
Alright.
Is this where it ends?
No. Okay, that's what I rolled. So. As the night passes, you are all sleeping soundly when Aaron hears a disturbance in the middle of his shift. He looks behind him, deeper into the cliff, investigating what could be there, and hears the growls of some monstrosity. It sees him creeping in the dark, but has not yet moved to attack. Aaron, what do you do?
I'm unaware of this creature, or I've heard it.
You were keeping watch, and you found the creature, and the creature is stalking you and your party. And it is currently, it is looking up and down Pippin, thinking that that's going to be a nice snack.
Oh.
What? But Pippin is sound asleep.
I can't recognize what this creature is or anything.
You could roll a check to do that.
Yeah, we should do that.
All right. Go ahead and roll an invest. Go roll a perception check.
Okay. I have a 15.
All right.
4. 19.
Yeah. So as you peer through the as your elvish vision peers through the night, you're able to depict the dark silhouette of a death dog. A morbid, festering, more vicious version of a regular puppy.
Okay.
You want to do anything else? It creeps. As you're examining it, it's still creeping closer, feeling ever more confident to pounce on Pippin for a snack.
I'm going to. It's within range to fire an arrow at it.
It is. However,
Oh,
it is a level 1 encounter. I might recommend waking your
I
party.
wake everybody up.
All right. I was afraid you weren't for a minute. We're gonna.
This here it says that it gets 2 attacks because this website says it has 2 heads.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna fucking misty step all the way back to fucking camp and wake these dudes up. And I believe
You actually, we haven't had a full long rest yet, so you don't get your Misty Step quite back. So that's a once a day thing. Yeah, so no, it's not a cantrip, it's a level 2 spell. So you actually only get it because it's a racial spell. So you get it once a day.
Okay.
And you already used it today.
Then I make haste back to camp and I yell at everybody.
Okay, for sure.
Wake up and fucking fight capitalism, dude.
Wake up, fight capitalism. Everyone, roll for initiative. You wake up and you see this death dog ready to eat Pippin's face.
I got 20.
14.
14.
Pippin rolled a 17. The dog rolled a 9, so the dog's going last.
Okay, I blast that shit with a fireball.
All right, roll for hit.
16.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Four
damage. You throw a fireball at one of the heads or one of the faces of the dog.
I spray it with my
flame. It seems to have taken damage, but it remains undeterred. Still very focused on eating Pippin's face. All right. Who rolled second highest? Sorry.
Zach.
Zach. All right, go ahead.
Right, I'm going to use flame.
Producing the flame.
4. So, roll the 4. Probably not gonna hit.
Yeah, that don't hit. That don't hit too good. Oh, and you're adding wisdom to those hit modifiers, right?
How much is it?
It's whatever your wisdom modifier is, so it'd be like +3, right?
It's +4, so I guess that was
Alright.
8.
Okay, that still doesn't hit, but it's good to keep in mind because I forget sometimes.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Next up is Pippin.
All right. So I'm going to start by moving away from the dog.
All right.
And then... Can I use Vicious Mockery on a dog?
Yeah, you can use it on anything that can hear it. They don't have to understand it.
Oh yeah, okay, so I'll use Vicious Mockery on the dog.
All right. And you throw out some insults, but the fact that this is a dog is really kind of messing your game up because like you're so used to making fun of people's genitalia that like you don't really got any ammo on this guy. The dog is very confused and just kind of like cocks, like one of its heads just kind of like cocks to the side, but the other head still thinks you're lunch. So, all right. Next up's Aranabi. I should have. Oh, well, I guess I gave you that action to perceive it, so that was that. I was gonna say, since you saw it, you should have had first on initiative, but
I haven't gained any health back at all, right? So I'm still at 10.
oh god damn it, I forgot. Usually when we're sleeping, we're not wearing our gear, so like everyone has to take a turn to put their gear on. I'm just gonna forget about it this time around because we're just gonna we're already in the middle of this fight. But just for next time, when you're sleeping, you're usually not wearing gear, so you have to be like, I put my gear on. Anyway, go ahead, Aaron.
I'm gonna fire an arrow.
All right.
And I got a 10. God damn it.
A 10, but you add +5 to hit, right? Or did you do that already?
No, I forgot that. I'm so sorry.
So you did a 15?
Yeah.
All right. That hits. Roll for damage.
Out of 8. 2 plus 3 is 5.
All right. What is this Star Wars music shit? Played the wrong one.
Yeah, I don't know what's on right now. It's been going on its own for a long time.
Oh yeah, no, I've been down with it. I definitely hit the wrong one. There we go. Oh yeah, it's just still playing my playlist. I forgot. Okay. So he did. How much damage did you do? Sorry.
5.
5. Nice. You shoot an arrow into one of his mouths, so it's just sticking out of the roof of its mouth. With a quick, he chomps the arrow in half. The arrowhead's still hanging out up there though. Super gross. That's the grossest time. So bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, the dog's up next. And the closest person to him is Jeff. I'm gonna do 2 attacks. First one misses, but the second one hits. And that means 1d6 plus 2. All right. Whew, he's doing 8 damage.
Okay, I got 2 left.
All right. Chompy chomp chomp. Pippin, you're up.
Alright, I gotta use Vicious Mockery.
You can use Vicious Mockery?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, again, it just... They just kind of shrug. They just do a little doggy shrug. They're hearing it, but they're just like, eh. All right, Jeff is next.
How many dogs are left?
There is 1 dog, but he has 2 heads.
Oh, he has 2 heads.
Yeah.
How hurt is the dog?
It's it's scratched up. It's only what's its starting health at? Okay, so it's lost about 1/4 of its health.
Okay, I'm just gonna get as far away from it as possible.
Okay.
I'm gonna limp my ass away, and then I'm gonna hit it with. I'm gonna get 120 feet away from it, right in right at the edge of my range for my fireball, and I'll hit it with another one. As far, literally, as possible. 120 feet away.
All right, you're gonna get 30 feet away from him and launch a fireball. Roll for
Okay,
hit.
30 feet.
How you're you must have a hell
It's
of a
my
butane,
speed.
George.
Yeah.
I'm convinced that you just kind of like light a ball of something and just like chuck it at him. Like
12.
roll a 12.
Yeah.
All right, that hits. Roll for damage.
4.
Nice. So you just shoot some straight up gas on one of those guys' faces. They did not like it. It's having a hard time seeing stuff. But it can still see you, and it hates you, and it wants you dead. And it wants to eat Pippin for lunch.
God.
All right.
Hey. Yeah, it does. It really wants to eat him. Eat him out.
All right. Berger, you're next.
Hit me with that bass.
Oh, yeah. Battle music. All right. Zach?
I'm going to cast
Juicing
Flame.
that flame.
Okay, let me roll the hit real quick. 18.
18. Roll for damage.
I'm trying to pick up the dice. On. Oh shit. Rolled the wrong. Well, you know what? Let's just say rolled 2 dice on accident.
You rolled a set. All right, I saw a 7 there. We'll go with the 7 plus 1. Oh wait, no, there's no plus 1. You did 7 damage. All right.
It's some you filthy mutt.
That flame, it did not like. Its front paws and like just like the front half of its body is scorched. One of it kind of whimpers, like one of the heads is kind of like whimpering now because it's taking like seriously more heat than the other. The other one kind of growls out, it's like, shut up. All right. Aeronavi is up to bat next.
I don't want to get close to it, so I'm just going to shoot another arrow at it.
All right.
It's not very impressive, but I got a 12 on a roll. And then which one's my fucking
All right, 12's a hit.
adder?
D8 for damage.
6.
All right.
So 9.
Well, oh yeah, wait. Longbow get +3 for damage on that?
Piercing.
Let me look at your character real quick. Just gotta make sure. D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond. Yeah, alright, sweet. So you did 6 plus 3?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 9 damage. This one you actually shot, this arrow you shot into the angry dog's eye. And that one did not take it well. It is like, this dog, like, that head is like losing consciousness now. Like, barely, like, kind of like jolting its head back up, but it's like, you know, it took some brain damage for sure. It will now move on the closest person to it, which is Bircher. And land in 2 attacks. The first attack misses, but the second one doesn't. The second one hits and deals... I need different next next music. There we go. Into it. 1d6 plus 2. Okay. That's 1, 3 plus 2, so it deals 5 damage to Berkshire. Alright. And Berkshire's up next.
I'm up next again.
Yeah, I accidentally skipped the order. Like, I moved you and Pippin around accidentally last time, so I fixed it this time.
I'm going to flame this fucker.
Flame!
Flame on!
I'm trying.
As they say in that beloved movie.
Come on.
Flame on.
Can I draw a dice?
There you go.
It worked?
Yeah. You hit. Alright, roll for damage.
Mine was lagging Major League. Oh, here they are. They're all popping up now.
Oh, I see. I was wondering, I was like, he's got like 4 dice out there. Like, Jesus.
Okay. Oh, great. 2.
2. Alright. Sparky, sparky, boom, boom.
Hot dog.
Hot dog. 1 hot dog. Jeff, you're next.
I am going to. Has he gotten any closer to me? I'm gonna get it
Yeah,
at
he has a
minimum.
little just, but his attention's on Berkshire right now.
Okay, well I'm gonna spray him with another fireball.
All right.
That one was a 5.
Ooh. You can add your intelligence to it though. Probably still doesn't get it.
8.
No.
It was an 8.
All right. This one doesn't quite miss, or doesn't quite make the mark. The nail was heated, but the dab could not light. All right, Pippin, you're up next.
God, he's vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery. Okay.
Again.
All right, you got him that time. What are you gonna say?
Since you're a stupid dog, I'm gonna talk to you in your language.
You just discouraged the cowardly dog. This guy. Ooga booga booga booga. Oh my god. All right. It doesn't know what the fuck you said, but it sure felt it. It did 4 damage and it's gonna get disadvantage on its next attack. All right, Aaron, you're up next. This thing is looking fucking dead, but not quite.
All right, I'm gonna run up to it and double strike it.
All right, show me the rolls. Prove it. Prove it.
12. What's the fucking
That'll
addition
hit.
to my hit?
You add dex to your chance to hit, so you're like plus.
Oh, it's +3. That's 15.
Actually, it says +5 to hit for you. You get a +5 on attack bonus. Because
Okay.
probably because like proficiencies and what have you stacking on top of that.
Okay.
All right, so you hit.
17,
And then what's the second one? Because you're gonna do 2, right?
A 14 with no bonus.
That also hits. All right. Show me the damage, boy.
D4 +3 is 6. And my second one is 2 + 3 is 5.
All right. With swift precision, Aranabi brandishes his daggers and slices one up, one down, removing both of the heads of the death dog. This battle is won, and you will be nobody's dinner tonight.
High five, Anna Robbie.
Congratulations.
Nice.
I put my big furry paw on your back. Slap.
Weird man.
All right. we are sitting at midnight, so we've been at this for about 3 hours.
Do we
The
want to?
next thing,
Do we want to?
yeah. So like,
Sorry to interrupt you, Nick, but do we want to RP the end of the session and then call it a night? Is that what you're?
that's exactly what I was trying to do. So, yeah, if you guys are okay with it, the night passes, and you guys have no further endeavors, and have a restful morning. You return to your full state of health, and your spells are renewed and refilled. On top of this, through the just like through the battles and the many tumultuous tasks that you've had to go through from the day, you've had to escape a prison, a jail, battle your way through hordes of undead, survive in a night in the desert. You with people that you have never met before, and whose names you like barely even know. You find a new sense of renown and a sense of strength coming from this newfound camaraderie. Congratulations, everybody! You have gained a level.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that really. How to
So,
go about building.
we
that
will right now. Everybody roll a d8, and then add that to your health.
At 7. Okay. I can't fucking.
Rolled 1. I'm re-rolling. Okay, I rolled 5.
Okay, let me check real quick how to level HP. Okay, so yeah, it's just wait, what? Hold on, I'm loading.
For the artificer, it's 1d8 or 5 plus your Constitution modifier per artifice level. So, Aaron, you're a ranger.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Roll 1d8 and add your Constitution modifier.
It might be
That's what I
different
wanted
per class.
Oh, okay.
Is what I'm saying. Because like mine was like 1d8 plus my intelligence, I think, or 5. So like the lowest I could get is a 5. Okay, so a ranger is 1d10 or 6 plus your con modifier.
All right, Aaron. So roll a d10.
Huh. Interesting. I have to roll a d10 now.
Yeah.
I got 10.
All right, you get 10 health.
Well, you get 10 plus your Constitution modifier. So what's your
So
con?
you get
at?
11 health.
That'd be 13.
Oh shit! Plus 2 on con, or plus 3 on con. Really?
And
You
Mike,
got a plus 3 on con?
No, I
No.
only got plus 1. I was
You
looking
got a
at
plus
the
1.
level 20 version of mine, sorry.
All right, yeah. So you gain 11 health.
Alright, so I'm at 24.
Mikey, you're a bard.
Yeah. Yeah, Mikey's a bard.
Okay, here. Mikey is 1d8 or 5 plus his con modifier.
Okay.
Mine's the same, so I only gained 7.
All right. And then
What's your con? Okay.
let's see what everyone unlocks at level 2.
So I got 10. Sweet! I'm at 20 hit points.
Oh, right. So Aaron gets to pick his fighting style. and you also learn spell casting. So, Aaron, you get to now learn 2 first-level spells,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get to choose your fighting style. So choosing a fighting style gives you like +2 to damage rolls with whatever style you do.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
I would
yeah.
assume if you're doing
Two weapon
Yeah.
handed or
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So when you engage in 2-weapon fighting, you can add your +5 ability modifier to the damage second. Oh wait, no, it says your ability modifier, not your attack modifier. So it'll
Can
be
you
a
add that stuff
+3.
to my character sheet for me
Yeah, I can do that
on that game? Because I'm not in the game. I'm trying to keep track of this stuff on a notepad so I don't
for sure.
forget.
Hopefully, next time with my internet connection being good, we'll be able to have a better time for you.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna log off, guys. I'll see you next Sunday.
Yeah, see you next week. In the meantime, talk to me about druidic circles and what you want to go down.
I will. I'll level up my character one of these days.
For sure. Yeah, we'll do it sometime during the week.
All right. Peace out.
Thanks, everyone. That was a cool first session. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Nick.
GG.
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 Until next time, travelers.
So do you want to finish updating my guy first before?